Farseer Taldeer. What is wrong? You appear ill.
It is not a passing weakness. The immortal enemy draws near, and I'm afraid their presence taxes my strength.
Then they will find us lying in wait, ready with their deaths. The webway assembly is safe, as is the stone itself.
Good, for without the stone we cannot strike down what approaches. Still, there is work to be done. We cannot relocate again without attracting the attention of the area's orcs, however. Their leader possesses interesting technology. Deploy our rangers to eliminate this orc leader before they attack and destroy us all.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to level 3 of the Order campaign.
We must fell the orc boss, and quickly. His allies grew nearer by the minute. Strike like the storm and kill the orc before his minions detect us.
Where we finally get to play with the Eldar for a change. Although we don't have access to all of the awesome things that they have to offer, we do have access to some of their units, and yeah, actually, in short, we don't have that much access overall. The Eldar section once again is pretty short before we switch over to the Imperial side. So to get to work immediately, we're going to make 2 Bone Singers, who are the builders of the Eldar. Immediately attend to the upgrades, which is just going to give us a little bit of an advantage. And don't even worry about getting requisition or anything on that line, because we are going to be relocating our base pretty soon. We can invest all of the resources that we have into getting our Seer Council numbers up and running, and yeah, there's no base building for this level with the Eldar because it's anyways pretty pointless. So we're going to move our units down. I've spoken about the Rangers before, very effective at breaking down morale and just overall infantry. So our army damage-wise is not that high, but they do an incredibly good job at taking care of any infantry, which is exactly what we're gonna do in having to deal with this big makeover here. So while we are killing off their orcs, we're going to be sending these Bone Singers down. Reason being is because we need to teleport them over to the next area, and then as soon as we have cleared out the boss, we are going to get a mission trigger where we have to immediately relocate our base in order to win. So let's get the 3 of them over, and from here on out we are going to take care of the rest. Keep our rangers preferably at the back of the combat, as they are not good when it comes to melee combat. Have our Farseer engage in combat with the big mech. And yeah, the Seer Council are also pretty good at dealing with melee combat. This group over here, we can set into the webway gates. Our army is pulling pretty quickly. Once this morale falls, he's pretty much done for, which it already has. From here on out, he's dead. The minute he falls, run off to the webway gate.
Have discovered our location and are swarming us. There are far more in the area than we expect now. What is worse, they are using the abandoned sewer systems to move around. Hurry, we must relocate our base. Instruct the Bone Singer to teleport forward and build a webway gate at our next destination.
Yes, so immediately build that webway gate. This is why we want 3, in order to enhance the speed of that. Get our units into that building over there, and relocate as soon as the webway gate finishes. Come on. Come on.
We are shaped by fate.
Alright, get our units over to the side.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
Even if the Soul Shrine falls, any of these 2 buildings can fall. It's pretty fine as long as the webway assembly does not fall. We don't really need use of any units, to be honest, but
Command me to build.
But we can
This
also...
is a grim day. The Orks will soon break through the sewer pipes to reach us. We must use our gates to escape, but we haven't enough time. We will trust to our skill to see us through. I pray it is enough.
Incoming enemy
The
fire.
future is clouded and uncertain.
we can invest in Guardian squads, just have a little bit more firepower against the Orcs. What is pretty much going to happen now is the Orcs over here are going to work into breaking through this pipeline over here, or this wall, or whatever it really is, which is going to take a bit of time. In between, it's going to take at least 4 minutes for us to have the relocation ability up and running again, and until then, we just pretty much have to hang around. And wait, they're just going to send wave after wave after wave of these Storm Boys squads, and they're not a threat at all, because we've got 3 Ranger squads and they break down their morale even before they get close. So yeah, this is not the most exciting level, to be honest. It's pretty straightforward on how to complete. There are no special tactics. The only special thing I would say you have to do is sending the Bone Singers in advance in order to save the majority of your buildings. But other than that, yeah, you'll see for yourself, especially once we get to the Imperial section. Well, we don't have any more power in order to get that. Actually, I'm not even sure if this benefits the Imperials. I doubt it though, because it's 2 different groups.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Yeah, like I said, no access to other buildings, and we have our upgrades up and running.
What would you have?
Now we just wait patiently.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Take
We
me to
can
where I may
actually,
call forth the
we can
Wraithbone.
send our Bone
Shall I
Singers
play the
ahead
music
once
here,
again.
then?
Nothing for us to worry about
Shall
beyond
I
this
play
wall.
the music here, then? Shall I
sense
play
the enemy.
Unfortunately, we can't build our bases in advance.
You cannot imagine
Nothing
what
is
we have
hidden
seen
from my
with our
sight.
eyes.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
The burden of leadership lies with us. Let us play. The burden of leadership lies with us.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Our minds work as one.
The enemy cannot hide from
A
my
little
sight.
bit over a minute and a half to
future
go.
is clouded and uncertain.
Nice big Orc army that's building up here. No chaos that we will be facing though. So I would say that makes our life a little bit easier.
You return to
The
defend.
random hand of fate delivers me to you. Naturally, I sense the enemy. They
Fear
are
the
closing in.
judgment of the council.
Relocation is almost ready. One more minute to go.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Our minds work as one. Our minds are at your service.
I knew you would have need of me.
Yeah, we should have relocation ready before they make it over.
We are taking damage.
Or make it through.
Naturally.
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
Oh shit, was I sleeping all of this
What
time?
needs to be done?
Didn't realize that you can build it in advance. Okay, well anyways, it's going to get sorted. Hello? What?
Command me to build.
I was just about to say, what in the world is going on? Why can I not place this? This is so odd.
We arrive as what needs to be
I
done.
wonder if it's got to do with the location of the webway gate. It shouldn't be a problem though. Anyways, yeah, this is pretty much it for the Eldar section, believe it or not.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Strange.
What needs to be done? I knew you would have need of me. The mists of space
The
and
burden
time
of
retreat
leadership
from my
lies
mind.
with us.
Naturally. How can I help? I sense the enemy.
there a
They are closing in.
Glitch
I
of
knew you
sorts?
would have need of me.
Beginning to seem like that.
Command me to build. Command me to build.
I knew you would have
I think
need
we.
of me. I cannot hide from my sight.
I think we're
I knew you
experiencing
would
a
have need of
glitch.
me.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
The random hand of fate delivers me to her.
Have need.
Yeah, I'm guessing this must be a glitch.
Command me to build.
Yeah, it's a glitch.
The skein of plots unravels. Many have sacrificed themselves so that we might escape, but we are weakened for that loss. Now the Imperials know we are here. There is only one thing we can do.
Greetings, General Stern. I am Farseer Taldeer. I require your assistance.
Eldar? I knew there was more to this than the Orks and Chaos Space Marines. Well then, if you know me by name, then you know my question.
Indeed. And why should you help us? Because in this matter we are not your enemy. It was we who saved you against the Demon Gate and the Ork artillery. And if we perish, then you will never know the real threat facing all of you.
The strange readings. Very well. We will meet in person. Meanwhile... I don't trust the Eldar either. But this way, we know where they are. Move our men into position around the Eldar and protect them until we can relocate them.
Okay, off to the Imperial side of the campaign. Getting access to some of the stronger units as well. Immediately work about getting the strategic points. Don't worry too much about investing in the greatest of tech or the most of units. It's really a straightforward and easy level to hold. Make 3 tech priests though. It's going to help us in order to repair our tanks and also to attend to everything else. Yeah, we've got a nice fat army here for the Eldar to keep themselves occupied. Upgrades on the other hand are going to be really important, so it might be a good idea to get something like the power up and running. You can put some of your other stuff onto hotkeys.
The objective is ours.
Get all of those upgrades up and running. And head back to, or not head back, but head towards the base area. Where is the other, here we go.
The Eldar are under our aegis for now, but we must save them from the Ork threat. Protect them at all costs until we can relocate their base inside our fortifications.
Okay, so it's another relocation waiting period with the Eldar. Not the most exciting to say the least, but it needs to be done. So the Orks are just going to be sending wave after wave after wave of units against us, and we're going to be mowing them down. So, good idea for us to get our upgrades up and running. And then just keep our units around. Preferably a good idea to keep them on stand ground, so that they don't run off into the enemy bases. And yes, of course, as soon as we can, get the upgrades up and running so that we can just have some requisition. Requisition in this level comes up incredibly slow, and these are the only listening posts that we can really make use of. So it's a good idea for us to get the regimental command in order to have access to escalate engagement, or advanced version of it. But for the most part, we're not really going to be investing into making the most units. We're just more going to be investing money into maintaining the squads that we've got and repairing our sentinels as well. So, requisition and power is important, but it's not the alpha and the omega. In fact, power is coming up decently, and considering that we're not really going to be using as much power, we're not even going to bother in getting more power.
Where is his will needed? Victory is assured.
Or perhaps we might be forced to though, because Order Exterminatus research is pretty expensive on power. Well, let's see about that first. Then again, at the rate that our requisition is coming up as well, it's so slow that by the time that I have enough for heavy fortified position, I'll have enough with the power as well. So yeah, we're just gonna wait it out. Yeah. Get those. You don't even have to bother with investing in too many tanks. You can maybe go for the Sentinel depot upgrade. Oh yeah, this is very important though. So we need to get that soon in order to strengthen our advanced weapons. But yeah, like I said, you can maybe just Sentinel depot. You can upgrade that if you really want to. Don't even worry about everything else. What's eventually going to happen is, within the next minute and a half, the Eldar base is going to locate behind our lines over here, and then we're going to have a full-scale assault from the Orks. And it's going to be attack after attack, and it's going to get slightly heavier, but we've already got everything we need in order to hold off against them. And then eventually we're going to get reinforcements of our own, and that's the level. Yay. Where this frame drop is coming from all of a sudden. Maybe too many units on the map now.
Where is his will needed?
Okay, get that upgrade. We should be... Oh yeah, requisition is looking a whole lot better now. Okay, Eldar are pulling back, which means we should pull back as well.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
Victory is assured. By the Emperor, it will be done.
Form out the engine mode. Form out the engine mode.
I am on it. I am honored to require my skills. I am on it.
Victory is assured. By the Emperor, it will be done.
Now that the Eldar are safe behind our walls, the Orks have redoubled their attacks against us. The assault is overwhelming, but we must hold out until reinforcements arrive, or die in the attempt.
I am on it.
Where are those damn tech
And now we wait for 10 minutes.
By the Emperor, it will be.
More waiting to do.
What is your wish?
As you wish, so shall it be done.
Try not to lose turrets unnecessarily.
Will needed.
Yeah, great. Well done, Sentinel. Okay, now we're kind of gonna be forced in order to invest in another Sentinel.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
Awaiting instructions. We can do anything you throw at us. We can do anything you throw at us.
Where is his will needed?
Quick and fast, just the way we like it.
Yeah, let's invest into the missile turrets. Might be easier for us to deal with the war trucks.
It is my duty to serve.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
Victory
Is that the best you've got?
What is your wish?
I am on it.
Standing by, standing by.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
It will be done.
It is my duty to serve. Standing ready. Understood. A true servant never
Where is
yields
his
to
will
doubt.
needed?
As you wish, so shall it be done.
By the Emperor, it will be done.
Sir, yes, sir.
Where is his will needed? Victory is assured.
What are your orders?
We can do
By
anything
the
you throw at
Emperor,
us.
it will be done. You honor me. By the Emperor, it will be done.
You will have it. The hand of the Emperor guides all.
Not much commentary to give
I will
after
do
this,
as you ask.
so I'm gonna be silent for the most part now.
I am honored.
Yeah, let's just attend to getting another one of these.
The hand of the
Power seems to be a little bit of a problem right now.
The machine spirits are with me. I am honored. Require my skill. Will only take me a moment. As you wish, so shall it be done. These repairs may require some time.
Standing ready. Let me lead the way.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
It will be my honor.
I am honored.
It will be my
Require my
honor.
skill.
I will do as you ask.
As you wish, so shall it be done. Will only take me a moment.
The hand of the Emperor guides all. Standing ready.
I am on it. As you wish, so shall it be done.
It will be my honor. By the Emperor, you will have it. Fate is all that matters. It will be my honor. We're ready to go, sir. The hand of the Emperor guides all. It is my duty to serve. Let me lead the way. Where's our fire? Trust.
We can do anything you throw at us.
Lehman Russ.
It will be my honor.
Gonna have to go out in order to deal with that thing. Its range is incredibly high. And it hits quite hard too.
Looks like everything's in order, son. The hand of the Emperor guides all. It will be my honor.
They're gonna let that hell out, probably. Yep.
It will be my honor. I will do as you ask. Let me lead the way.
Yeah, we're gonna have to pull out with that thing.
It will be my honor.
Hard-hitting Ork tank. Not supposed to be this effective against vehicles, but it is pretty effective against infantry. No matter.
So shall it be done.
Fortunately, sentinels are quick to spawn.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
The hand of the
Oh yeah, these looted tanks are not very accurate either. Why it's taking forever to destroy our turrets.
Let me lead the way.
We're ready to go, sir. We're ready to go, sir.
The hand of the Emperor guides all. Let me lead the way.
For the glory of the Imperials.
Following orders. Tech 3. I'll take it from here. They won't know what hit them. Awaiting instruction. Forming up the engine, my lord.
Jeez.
Following orders.
This thing is so accurate. What the hell is going on?
My skills.
Forming up the engine.
Let me lead the way.
They're not supposed to be that accurate.
Standing by.
Nonetheless, we're still fine. It's just disappointing loss, that's all. I mean, one of the greatest weaknesses of looted tanks is the fact that they aren't accurate. And they probably have another looted. Yeah, they do.
Lead the way. It will be my honor. It will be my honor.
Oh, it's only 3¼ minutes to go.
It will be my honor.
So,
But you require my skills.
let's see if we can just stay out of his sight. Never mind, there goes that turret.
Standing ready. Standing ready.
We still have the strafing run that we can use, but we're saving it for the big thing that is on its way.
I will do as you ask. It will be my honor. It will be my honor.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
The hand of the Emperor guides all.
Now he wants to come closer. He should be in range, yeah. Perfect.
Formation.
That's where we want him.
Only take me.
I will do as you ask. We're understanding ready. I will do as you ask.
We're honored by your trust. We'll see
I
you
will
at
do as you ask.
Anything for the
It will be
Imperial.
my honor.
I shall see to it personally.
Let me lead
ouch.
the way. I will do as you ask.
I am on it. As you wish, so shall it be done.
My devotion is
Reinforcements will be coming soon.
What would you have me do? To arms! Let me inspire our men.
By the Emperor.
Let me inspire our men. My devotion is assured.
We're ready to go,
My
sir.
devotion is assured. You have chosen wisely. What would you have me do? What would you have me do? I obey without a question. Wisely. What would you have me do? What would you have me do? Let me inspire our men. Let me inspire our
standby.
men. My
Ouch.
devotion is assured.
Come on, reinforcements. We kind of need to now because we've got 3 looted tanks to deal with. And a squeaker.
Let me inspire our men. Let me inspire our men. Let me inspire our men. My devotion is assured.
And
Reinforcements have arrived.
perfect.
And that has broken the Orc initiative.
We will serve. We'll see you at the objective. That's all that matters.
Mighty Bane Blade, the most powerful unit on the side of the Imperials. This thing is incredibly powerful and durable. Don't let the range damage fool you with comparison to the Squeaker. This thing is powerful and it is incredibly strong. We're going to use our straight run against those looted tanks because they are the greatest problem for us. Squeaker is not a big problem at all, in all honesty. Look at the amount of punishment this thing is taking. Not a problem. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so the looted tanks are going to be out of the way. With them out of the way, means that we can focus on the rest, especially the Squeaker. Completely overwhelmed by orcs, and this thing is taking so much punishment, but still standing strong. It's faring better than the Squeaker, that is for sure. Get rid of those damn slugger boys.
Later, I am well enough to continue fighting.
Good, then come and join the fight, Taldeer. Or not. Mission accomplished. Oh, they still have more looted tanks. Not for long, they do.
Fire control, initiate strafing run.
Thank you for your assistance.
You Eldar are always trying to manipulate us into fighting your battles. Hecate 7, Tartarus, here! What is it this time?
Very well. But remember that once I tell you the truth, I cannot untell it.
I believe in the Emperor. His is the only truth. Anything you have to say falters in comparison to that.
Very well. Death's locusts are coming to this world, and they will appear where your primitive titan has fallen to stop you from claiming it. They are called the Necrons, and they will lay waste to all life in this sector.
Necrons? I've heard the word before.
The last time they were awake, eons ago, they thinned the galaxies of its species and threatened us to the verge of extinction. We possess a weapon this time, however. Our Soul Stone can destroy them. But we will speak more on this later. The Orks and fallen humans approach. Let us be on our way.
Alright, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Now it has been revealed who the hidden enemy is for Winter Assault and why the Eldar appeared here in the first place and desired to work with the Imperial against the Orcs and Chaos. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Refer to your friends that would like to learn some more about Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War. And of course, definitely stay tuned for the 4th mission, where we can definitely decide to engage more with the Eldar, but I'm probably going to make it a 2-part video, one part being the Imperial side and the other part being the Eldar side. So stay tuned for the split video that is, or the 2 videos that is coming up. I'll see you next time.